By simply observing nature, our pre-colonial indigenous ancestors produced an agricultural technology far surpassing that of European invaders. As Dr. Akinwumi Adesina, president of the African Development Bank, stated, "Nobody drinks oil and nobody drinks gas, but everybody eats food." It is popular for white supremacists of all races to believe that the world's wealth is dependent on the overproduction of items that fulfill people's desire, which encourages overindulgence. Akawu tells us that anything consuming too much of anything throws off the balance of the natural world. So stripping the earth of its national resources without giving it a chance to replenish itself is a preschool understanding of earth science. The religious schools of thought that teach giving as a virtue are perhaps unwittingly teaching about the African principle of Mat, truth, justice, law, order, balance and reciprocity. Successful agriculture is based more on giving to the earth than receiving what the earth has to offer. That which we give to the atmosphere is processed in the air and fed back to the earth. That which we give to the earth is given to the plants. The plants that are given to the plant eaters is digestive and given back to the earth. That which we give to the water is given to all living things, which is then given back to the earth. Life itself is based on the balance between giving and receiving. While observing the cycling of living things, we learn that nature is always attempting to bring itself into or back into balance. At times it is necessary for it to focus slightly more on receiving than giving. At other times it is more important for it to focus on giving than receiving. Four-season trees, for example, spend much of the spring and summer months absorbing or receiving nutrients. In the autumn the trees drop their entire load, giving nutrients back to the earth. In the winter many trees appear to go into a state of hibernation, thus giving the earth a chance replenish itself. After the earth has spent months replenishing itself, the tree can begin feeding again. Perhaps a better way to understand the delicate balance between giving and receiving is to observe the life of a tomato plant in a container. If you put a tomato plant in a pot that is filled with nutrients, it will live until it has consumed all the nutrients in the pot. If you don't replace the nutrients, the tomato plant will not have anything on which to feed and will eventually die a premature death. You must give back that which was taken in order for the life cycle to continue. So taking or receiving without in turn giving leads to a disease state. If the behavior that led to the disease is not discontinued, the ultimate result is premature death. This article was written by Daku Akabo wa Akatu.